Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Ida. Welcome back to my channel. So today this is going to be a Q&A video. I posted on my community post to see if you guys had any questions for me. Okay, so I have my phone out here. First question is, hi Ida, is your porosity hair changed? Just so beautiful. Thank you very much. Actually, I do feel like my porosity has changed. It's still low porosity, but I feel like there's different levels to this low porosity. And I feel that my hair is not as low porosity as it once was when I first started off my hair journey. Deep conditioning my hair with heat consistently, like every single week, I feel like has definitely changed my porosity, because I feel like when you're using heat so often, even though it's just like indirect heat, it's still opening up your cuticles and absorbing in that moisture. And also because my hair is so much more moisturized now. Okay, next question is, hi Ida, I remember in one of your videos you said the front part of your hair is limp and mushy and doesn't have curl pattern. How do you overcome that issue? I'm facing the same problem. I have been natural for 2 years and now I can say that it's not heat damage anymore. It's just flat. Any tips? So I actually do have a video that I just posted about like 3 videos ago. I wanted to show you guys how I actually recovered my hair, because my hair also had the same issue as well. It was so limp at the front, especially like literally no curl pattern. It went from like loose to straight, and the rest of my hair was so curly. So basically what I did was I did a lot of protein treatments, and I also stopped wearing styles that really stretched out my hair, especially like those really tight buns that you have to like slick back with like a brush or like gel. And do not keep those styles in for a really long time, because I was wearing that every single day, and I was even wearing that at night. So go ahead and watch that video. I'm gonna put the link in the description box as well, and watch that because I actually talk more in detail about that. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. Okay, next question. Would you consider co-washing or water only co-washing in the middle of the week to redo wash and goes for low porosity hair? Okay, that's actually such a good question, because I actually used to do that when I first, like the first couple of years of my natural hair journey. I would shampoo my hair once a week, and then I would co-wash it midweek, and then after a while I replaced the co-washing with water only. The only thing that I didn't like about washing my hair midweek with water only or co-wash is because it was just too much manipulation for my hair. It's just so much maintenance and having to always redo my hair all the time, and I really didn't like it. It was so time consuming, and I just felt like my hair was thriving so much better when I just kind of left it alone as much as possible. I just have like a spray bottle with me, and I just kind of spray my hair so I can refresh it and moisturize it, and that way it's so much better. I don't have to restyle my hair. And I feel like if you're moisturizing your hair really well throughout the week and you're using proper cleansers, then I feel like you won't really have to do anything midweek, to be honest. Yeah, so that's my thoughts. Hopefully that helped you. Okay, so next question is, I have found that not all low porosity naturals are created equal. Some can use olive oil where others cannot. Some say it's too heavy. I use a little goes a long way for me. I also like the shine I get from that oil. I'm finding no two heads are alike with low porosity hair. But I do have a question. When you're spraying your hair with warm water to moisturize midweek, do you keep rewarming your water to put in the spray bottle? I always get lazy about keeping my water bottle warm. That's a good question. First of all, I wanted to quickly respond back to your first comment, and I definitely agree with that. Low porosity, I feel like, is such a wide range of different levels of low porosity, and I feel like that's why, like, when I share my experience with you guys, or like things that I have learned, I can't promise that it's gonna work for everyone that has low porosity hair. For me, my hair hates olive oil. Like, it's too heavy for my hair. So I have to say, like, for my hair, it's definitely more on the higher end of low porosity. Like it's really low porosity. And to answer your spray bottle question with the water, so what I do is I only put in a small amount of warm water at a time, because I don't want to rewarm it too. I'm lazy too. Don't worry about that. So I try to minimize my regimen as much as possible, but basically I'll just put in like a small amount of warm water, and then so I put a small amount and then spray my hair, so that by the time I finish using up that small amount of water, it was still warm the whole time, and then I can just kind of add in fresh warm water into the spray bottle. If that makes sense. Because yeah, like I used to put in a lot of water in my spray bottle, but then after I realized that, you know, it gets like cold, like as I'm like spraying my hair and stuff like that, and so I would have to add in like hot water into the cold water to kind of mix it in with warm water. Sometimes I do that, depending on like how I'm doing my hair. If I'm just quickly refreshing a wash and go, then I just need like a little bit of water. But if I'm like sitting there trying to do like a twist out or something like that, that's gonna require more time, then I'm gonna have to like refill the water bottle, which doesn't really take that long. But I really wish like there was like an insulated like water bottle where like it just kind of keeps it warm, but for now, that's what I do. Okay, next question. Ida, would you consider doing an Alakay Naturals lemongrass leave-in and creme brulee wash and go demo? Yeah, sure. Yeah, you know what? I actually have a long list of products that you guys wanted me to try, and I know that Alakay Naturals has been on that list quite a few times, and I've been hearing such amazing things about that company, and I cannot wait to try their line, and I will definitely try that wash and go combo, so stay tuned for that. Okay, another question. Would you recommend one product wash and goes for low porosity hair during the winter so that drying time is reduced? Products like enriched gels, jellies, or creams. The thing is, I'm actually going to play around with one product wash and go soon, and like I'm just so against that for my hair because I feel like my hair needs layers. If for sure I feel like needs a leave-in conditioner and then at least like some sort of sealant. Especially for my wash and goes, it needs like some sort of gel for sure. The more layers I have, the longer my hair stays moisturized all week. I feel like if I find a really good one, you never know, that it might be good enough. I don't think I'll probably have like a long lasting hairstyle with that, but if it's really easy, I don't mind maybe doing it like twice a week or something. So if you guys have any good suggestions for like a cream that has like some sort of gel mixture in it, let me know in the comments below, and I'll definitely go ahead and try that for a wash and go or even for a twist out as well. Okay, so another question. Hi Ada, I just want to know more about your family and what race are you? African American or mixed race? You are my favorite YouTuber, by the way. Aw, thank you so much. That is so sweet. So my ethnicity is from Eritrea, so that's in East Africa. I always get questions about where I'm from, and people always assume I'm from all these different countries, and they never really guess my ethnicity right. Like some people will get it if they have met other Eritreans or Ethiopians, but for the most part, like I'll get Indian or Trinidadian. So yeah, let me know if you guys know anyone from Eritrea, if you guys ever heard of Eritrea. Okay, next question. Do you plan to do makeup tutorial to grow your audience? I really like your makeup. Also, if you can, please talk about self-love and loving your natural hair. I'm going to support you in your journey. Oh, that's so sweet. I really want to do makeup and skincare tutorials, and I've been working on them actually. My skin has been extra dry because I relocated for work. I'm in a city now where it's so dry and it's so cold. It's been -40, -30 degrees, and it's just really dry as well. My skin is just not how it's supposed to be, and I don't really want to do a video because I'm still trying to figure out my skincare routine, to be honest, and I feel like I want to wait till it gets a bit better outside. And for makeup, I'm actually been practicing a few looks here and there, and because I haven't really done makeup in a really long time, so I felt like I lost a lot of my skills, to be honest. Like my makeup is actually extremely natural every single day, and I don't really do any looks because I'm trying to practice different looks. So I feel like I want to get better in my skills first before I do actual makeup tutorials. I guess that's just like maybe the perfectionist in me, because I feel like I recorded a couple videos and I just did not like it, so I didn't upload it at all. Hopefully in a few weeks or a month, like I'm gonna have them ready for you guys, but I cannot wait to do that because like your other comment about talking about self-love and all that kind of stuff, like I want to do that so bad, and I want to do it like during a get ready with me video while I'm doing my makeup and hair and stuff like that. I want to talk to you guys about just different topics about that kind of stuff because I'm so passionate about self-love, empowering each other and uplifting each other. So I can't wait to do those ones. So please be patient, please bear with me, you guys. I'm definitely gonna get into it. And also, you guys, I applied for the Sephora Squad influencer program, and it's a huge opportunity to work with them for all of 2019. I would love for you guys to help me out and leave a comment or a testimonial for me why you guys love my channel, why you guys love my videos, and that's gonna help strengthen my application. I'll have so much better like beauty videos for you guys. So I'm gonna leave the link actually in the description box, or I'm gonna also pin the link in the comment below, and it just takes literally just a couple minutes. All you gotta do is click on the link and then scroll down to the bottom, leave your comment, and then your email address, hit submit, and then you're gonna get an email confirmation that you submitted your testimonial for me. Okay, so next question. Hi Ida, I was hoping maybe you can do a drugstore wash only routine. You know what, actually I have been testing out some drugstore products, because the one thing that I really don't like about the products that I show you guys is that they actually, most of them are actually really pricey, and I feel like I don't want to spend the money, but I feel like especially with low porosity hair, it's so hard to even find products for our hair, and I feel like all the ones that work really well are on the pricier end. And there are times where I would, you know, try to find cheaper products, but they just don't work the same way with my hair. So I am testing out products because I really want to find a routine that's actually affordable, and I've tried the Maui products. I'm like okay with it, but you have to use so much of it for it to work because it's so diluted. Like my other products, they're so concentrated, so they're a bit more pricier, but they're so concentrated that you don't even need to use that much, and they actually last so much longer. A lot of these drugstore products have silicone in it, protein. It's just like not really good ingredients for low porosity hair. Generally, like just like not quality ingredients, but sometimes you can definitely luck out for sure. So I'm gonna still keep experimenting and looking around. But for those watching, if you guys have any good suggestions for drugstore products for low porosity hair, please leave them in the comments below. below. Hun, when your hair was at TWA, how did you care for it? How many times in a year did you trim your ends? Okay, so for those that don't know what a TWA is, it's a teeny weeny afro. So for those of you guys that don't know, I actually did do a big chop. So my hair was like this long. I'll probably put a clip in to show you guys, like my hair was short. So actually what I did was, I wore wigs, to be honest. Like I did not wear my TWA in public, and I really regret that so much, because for me, like when I would moisturize my TWA, it was so easy. Like there was no sectioning or anything like that. I would just literally spray my hair with water, just put some conditioner in my hand and just like go through like that, you know, massage it in, work it in, and then seal it in. And then I would like cornroll it and then put my wig cap on and wig. It was such an easy routine. Yeah, but basically I want to say like my regimen now looking back was basically the same thing, except for I didn't really style my hair because I didn't wear it out. Okay, and how many times in a year did you trim your ends? I'm trying to think. I honestly, to be honest, I don't even really remember trimming my hair when I had a TWA. Like I honestly don't think I did. And I think my hair didn't even need it, because I was always moisturizing it at night, and then I was covering it with a wig. And so I felt like it stayed protected. Once it started growing out more and I started wearing it out more, that's when I started trimming it every 6 months. And I still keep that schedule. Every 6 months I noticed my ends start getting thin and it starts to break. Yeah, no, I didn't trim my hair for I think the first 2 years of me having a TWA. But don't take my word for that, because that's probably not the best thing to do. But I looked at my hair and I felt like I didn't need it, so I kind of went with how my hair looked. If your ends look healthy, I wouldn't trim them, to be honest, but if they don't, definitely trim them. I had no heat at all when I big chopped for the first like 2 years or so, so maybe that's why it was healthy too. Next question is, what is the best hair coloring products for low porosity hair? To be honest, I don't know, because I feel like no hair dye is safe. Like there's always going to be a risk to damaging your hair when you're putting in chemicals. But the one good thing I can say is that people that have low porosity hair, our hair definitely could handle chemical treatments a lot better than someone with like high porosity. But that being said, like you could still damage your hair having low porosity hair, of course. I mean, I hear a lot of good things about henna, but then again, it's like I hear that it's such a strong protein treatment, and I definitely want to look into that as well one day. But I heard that if there's different kinds of henna, but if you get like the natural henna, it's supposed to be a lot safer than like the regular dyes. I can't really say for sure, because I actually have not tried it myself, to be honest, but that's just what I've heard about, and I read a little bit about it as well. So do you have a significant other currently? I actually don't. Yeah, single, ready to mingle. Okay, next question. What has been your family's reaction to you wearing your natural hair? How is it viewed by other hair trends you've come across? Oh wow, that's a good question. That's a good question. Wow, when I first went natural, my mom was so mad at me, like so mad at me, because I literally just showed up with like no hair. Like I came with like my big chop and it was like this short. And she was so pissed because she didn't understand, like, why would you cut? Because I had like relaxed hair up to here. She just couldn't understand what I was doing, right? And it's just one of those things that you just can't really explain to other people. Like it's your own natural hair journey. Like you know why you're doing this, and you know that you need to do this for yourself. Years later, they saw my hair and they're like, wow. And that's when they started asking me questions like, how do you take care of your hair? And like, you know, asking me for all this advice. And it's like, see, you guys didn't agree with me in the beginning, but now you guys are asking me questions and now you guys want to go natural. So sometimes people might not understand your journey in the beginning, but definitely do not let that affect your decision going natural, and just stick with it. Be consistent in your regimen, learn about your hair and products, and then eventually your hair is gonna look amazing, because the thing is, God did not make a mistake on any of us. So the hair that was given to you on your scalp is the hair that's supposed to be for you, and you're supposed to look good with that hair. So as long as you take care of your hair, it's going to look good. And that's how I always view it. Like nobody's hair is ugly. We just have to learn how to take care of it. And other hair trends especially, like I feel like there's not that many hair trends that have like coarse textured hair. It's usually like, I feel like they have more like fine textured hair and like looser curls. So even this one time I went to Eritrea and I went to the hair salon there, and they were telling me to relax my hair too. And they said my hair was too hard to deal with. And yeah, they had a really hard time with it. And so it's crazy because I'm so proud of myself for sticking to this journey, because I had so many people tell me to relax my hair, and that, or they'll be like, oh, like that's your texture? Oh, like, and you can tell they were just like, they did not like my hair basically, and they just kind of thought like I'd have different type of texture. I didn't take it personally because I realized that we have been basically socially conditioned and programmed to think that is the only standard of beauty basically. And I made a commitment to myself to accept myself in the way that God created me, and I'm gonna stick on that path no matter what people say. And it's basically one of the best decisions I've ever made for myself. And so yeah, so for me, I don't care if anybody likes my hair. As long as I love my hair, that's all that matters. Okay, last question. I would like to know, what is your favorite hairstyle? What is your least favorite? Do you have a lot of women relatives in your family natural? Oh, good questions. Okay, so my favorite hairstyle literally is I'll have like a low loose bun with like my bangs out. Like that's my favorite one because number one, it's a safe protective style. It's not stretching out my front bangs because I had an issue with that. And it looks good too when you have your bangs out. It kind of looks more like you tried with your hair, you know, like you tried to make it look good. And then the bun is nice, cute, but then also another good protective style where you're tucking in your ends and you're protecting it. So, and it's quick and it's easy and it still looks really good, and it's like my go-to hairstyle, so that's my favorite hairstyle. And my least favorite hairstyle is like a really tight slick back bun, because number one, that's the reason why I ruined my bangs, is because I always did that. Number two, like my edges are still actually recovering from a really bad relaxer job, so it's really hard to like hide like my messed up hairline. And then do you have a lot of women relatives in your family natural? Not a lot, to be honest. Like because I'm like a natural hair YouTuber, like people get surprised when they realize like there's not that many people in my family that actually like go natural or wear their hair natural, which I honestly always try to encourage them for sure, but kind of not really. So like my youngest sister, she wears her hair natural all the time. And then I have a couple of sisters, like they have their natural hair underneath, but they're always wearing a wig, like probably like 99% of the time. And then my mom, she wears her hair natural, but she straightens it a lot. And so she doesn't really like, she wears it like once in a while, she'll do like braid outs and all that kind of stuff, but she also likes wigs as well too. So no one like really natural except for like me, my like youngest sister. She wears it 100% natural. She does not wear any fake hair at all. So that's it for the Q&A, and I hope I answered all you guys' questions. Thank you guys so much for submitting the questions, and if you guys have more questions, I'll do another Q&A probably in a few months or so. And if you guys like this video, go ahead and subscribe, like, and share, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.